Howdy, folks. Howdy. Sean Brock here with you one more time with a bald head. Yeah, I know. Somebody snuck in the middle of the night. People steal anything, man. Want to remind you to please subscribe if you haven't done so. Like, share, comment, all that stuff. And check out some of these guys that we're trying to help support and help them build up their audience and their public awareness. Public awareness campaigns. That's what we're doing. And right here is a Git fiddle that we have for sale. You might have noticed this guy already on the internet on JP Cormier's channel. JP has one of these, a mahogany dread. That's well, a lot different, but it's from the same builder. And also we've got a Paduke dreadnought. From this gentleman, and I speak of Virgil Lawson, Tazewell, Tennessee, real close to me over here in Middlesboro. Tazewell and Tennessee and Middlesboro, Kentucky are very close neighbors. We're always crossing the line and eating at one another's restaurants and whatnot, fishing in one another's lakes. Actually theirs, not ours, but ours is not worth much. But anyway, very close to me. Virgil is, and this is a Dreamwood guitar. Virgil Lawson is the proprietor, the chief cook and bottle washer and wood splitter at Dreamwood Guitars. And this is a Cocobolo. We're going to call this a grand orchestra. So it's got a grand auditorium kind of bout going on, but it's OM depth. And this is a Florentine cutaway. And it takes a brave soul and a very skilled individual to be able to get involved in doing Florentine cutaways with Cocobolo. And this has got just some wonderful cloud figuring on it. You saw the pictures come up. This is beautiful. Anybody that's seen the back of this, they're just in awe and shock. I think that's supposed to be shock and awe. Over the pattern in this. It is just beautiful. And of course, I've been a huge fan of Cocobolo for years and years, going all the way back to like my Altman guitars. I had some of Bob and Darren's guitars that were Cocobolo. It's one of my favorites. Actually, it is my favorite rosewood. And this is Adirondack red spruce top, Adirondack bracing. Virgil does his own thing, 1 3/4 nut width, ebony fingerboard, ebony bridge, bone nut, bone saddle, gold Gotoh 510 tuners, and the overlay on the headstock of this is Cocobolo, and he also has a rear head plate veneered on the back of the headstock that is Cocobolo, and that is so neat. His neck carves and kind of his headstock designs, and then I just love it. I love it. And this is a sweet guitar. You know, Cocobolo is pretty heavy, dense wood. When you get into Cocobolo, black wood, Macassar ebony, some of that. But it's a guitar. I mean, it's not. It's not like you're a horse and you're having to haul a wagon or something. It's a guitar. I mean, it's. Also, this has got a K&K pickup pre-installed here, and got a strap button installed at the heel. Elevated fingerboard on this. Even though we have the Florentine cutaway, you got the elevated fingerboard, which makes the upper frets just so much more accessible. Currently strung with Elixir NanoWeb lights, 1253 on them. And if you check the description box, SeanBrockMusic.com, we'll have a link directly to this instrument. If you got a question that I can answer, 606-547-4477 between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Saturday. We've also got Virgil's info in there if you want to talk with him about a build other than this Cocobolo that we have or the Paduke. You know, if you've got something in mind that you want to discuss with him, I mean, it's Virgil's a friend, you know, and all these builders are friends. The ones who aren't, we quickly start to dole them out, and you'll see a video from them and you never see them again, and that's because they're not, business-wise, things aren't holding up. But you know, my objective, I would love to sell both of these guitars. I'll sell them to you right now. But I also want to help Virgil build his following and build up the awareness about what he's doing, because what he's doing is extremely special. And you know, maybe you don't like Cocobolo. Maybe you're a mahogany guy or gal, and you know, there his info is. Whistle him up. You know, talk to him. But let's play through this a little bit. This Virgil Lawson, the Dreamwood guitars, Grand Orchestra, Cocobolo and Red Spruce. I don't know why I grabbed that with my third finger. I always grab it with my pinky. But it goes to show you and this is a 25.4 scale as well. But it goes to show you, I promise you, I would not be able to grab that without that elevated fingerboard. With or without the cutaway, I could not grab that with my ring finger. Sustain to me. Let's check out high sustain. That is long. That is long. Check out the overtones. Pretty long overtone. The bass on this on a guitar this size and this depth. With light gauge strings, keep that in mind, 1253. This is a finger picker's guitar, and I'm not a finger picker. great sustain even with flesh though, and I have 0 nail, 0. But something happens to me every winter. I get in the mood to play the classical guitar again, and I grow my nails out for about a month, and then I start playing steel string, and my thumbnail starts catching. I've got a flat pick, and I have something I need to do, and I cut my nails off again, and it ain't wintertime yet. Check her out here. It's got it, man. It's very... I could blow your ears out with it. I'm not hitting it that hard either. I promise you. What with lights and it's set up very low, very, very, very comfortable. But if you know how to play it, you don't have to know how to play it. But if you know where kind of the break point is, you know, considering the action height and the string gauge, man, oh man, you can absolutely just blow something away with this. And the guitar is definitely built for mediums. He builds his guitars to handle medium or light. So if you kind of go between, or you decide you want to change, some people like to go 1353 and stuff like that. So his guitars are really good at accommodating all string gauges. Good at slapping, not me, but it. Move her on down. Satin finish on the neck is very comfortable too. You know, you got this high gloss body, man. It shines like a mirror, shines like my bald head. Shines better than my bald head. I need some of that be bald head shine stuff. Let's check her out in B flat here. Yeah. let's do a little Allison on her here. This is fun. This is a fun instrument to play. Both of these are. And, you know, because it's a guitar. It's shaped like a guitar, and nothing feels when it's in your hands. Nothing feels odd. Yeah, okay, well, you get down here, elevated fretboard, okay, but you don't notice that going over the body until you need it. And then it's like, man, oh wow, this stuff is so easy to reach. And I remember my first experience, my first classical guitar with an elevated fingerboard, and I absolutely adored it. And now that I think about it, every classical guitar I have owned since then has had an elevated fingerboard. It's just a very valuable tool. But nothing feels oddly different in your hands. And then you get to looking at it and investigating, and it's like, man, there's a lot of, it sounds like a guitar and everything else, but there's a lot of different design options that Virgil has went with, and they make a difference. They make a big difference. These things have a huge sound when they're on your lap, and you get a lot more player feedback with these than what you do a conventional sound hole location. Check tone color. Guitar doesn't mind if you want to wail on it, if you want to open up and really cut loose, but it doesn't mind at all, and that's with lights on it. That's with lights and a low action. Not that you can't wail on lights, or not that you can't wail with a low action. But when you start getting both of them together and you start wailing, sometimes you start to buzz a little bit. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that either. But the guitar does not mind if you choose to open up and really just rear back. But also, the thing that's so rewarding about these, this or the Padauk Dreadnought, is just how lightly you can play. And if you're a singer-songwriter, I kind of have to adjust my touch a little bit. It's good almost, because it's sort of like you've got a built-in amplifier. And I've seen guys or gals who would start having some hand problems and things, and they couldn't play quite as aggressively as they used to. And they went to plugging in to help offset that, which of course you can do with this one. It's already got the K&K in it, which is a good choice. I mean, to me it is. That's what I use on my stuff. But people would plug in to offset. They're like, I just can't do this anymore. I'm wearing my arm out. And the thing about it is this thing is the opposite. You can lighten up your touch, and you're still getting the volume and output that you're used to getting when you're playing a guitar with a conventional sound hole. So it works with you instead of against you, and that's very important. There's some people that want to live their life as a constant battle, and hey, okay, no comment. But myself, I mean, I like stuff that works with me. And Virgil's got the saddle compensated on this, and just they're wonderful. They're wonderful guitars, and like I said, see the description box if you're interested in this one. We got a link directly to it. We got a link to the Cocobolo. We got Virgil's information. If you're interested in one of his instruments that we don't have, just whistle him up. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, he's my neighbor over there in Tazewell. And he's my buddy, and we talk about guitars, and I want to see him do real well. So just hit him up, or if you're interested in this one or the other one, hit me up, and don't forget to subscribe. Also go over there, give him a follow on Facebook and YouTube and all that. And thank y'all. Take care.